Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Today we're looking at the audio signal path diagram because Bait and Sopo has asked if the SP404 mk2 has any built-in compression. It is effectively saying that they've got a mixer that is hooked into the line inputs of the SP404 mk2 and is hearing some swelling of some silence as if there's a compressor there. Um, I suspect there's a couple of things going on that are worth looking into, but assuming that you have a microphone that's plugged into the input, or you have just input in general coming in through the input of the mic and guitar input, the one on the front, we have obviously the switch, we've got the gain, and some attenuation that's going on. Now, the important thing here is if you have the noise gate turned on, and this is a setting that is in the SP404 mk2, effectively what it's going to do is if there is a volume where it's low or below a certain volume for input, it will push that audio down into silence. And then if something goes, like if there's just enough background noise where like an air conditioner or fan or your heating system or whatever goes above this noise gate, all of a sudden it'll fully open and then you can hear it until it then closes the noise gate again. This can sound an awful lot like swelling. Now, given that it sounds like you're hooked into the line in, it is similar, but we don't have the gain. But if you look at the line in here, it's also going through this attenuation path and then into the noise gate, which again, this is what it sounds to me like, is that you have a noise gate setting in place where so that it's going to potentially cause this swelling. You may find that this is actually another feature of your mixer. Your mixer may be doing this as well. Mixers, especially on microphones, tend to have noise gates or other things to help reduce some of that background audio noise that you would just have from your room. So I would check this kind of a signal path and see if like turning off or on or just adjusting your noise gate setting in the SP404 mk2 might help. And I'll go show you where the setting is in case you don't know. We'll go find it. The other thing to keep in mind is the rest of the chain, as you can see, has no compression here, unless you've set something up on your bus effects, your input effect through bus 4. The only other thing that we're kind of going through at this point is a limiter, which is a kind of compression, but really to help limit what the maximum volume going out is, and then into a clipper, which is just going to make sure that you don't exceed a certain threshold or volume. Anyway, so in here, as long as you've got your effects off, you should be good. Now, just to switch over to the actual SP404 mk2, if we go Shift and Utility, go into your system, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's been a little while, not click, I think under Gain, yeah, under Gain here, we're going to see we have Attenuator, so you can turn that on or off. I usually have it off because I don't want it impacting any of the incoming audio, but the noise gate I do like having on, and this is just making sure that if anything is, for how I have it set as negative 12 dB, it makes it so that it basically has to exceed that threshold before it will open up. So my SP404 mk2 might actually be kind of noisy with like the line input, the mic input and USB and stuff. And it will sound perfectly like silence because I don't have anything else actually going on for it hooked in. And that would be the one I would go see what your noise gate's at. So Bait and Sopo, hopefully this helps you out. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.